Hello, beautiful Taurus, and welcome to your general tarot guidance with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. Taurus, this is good for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching, and it is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it, it's just right for you. All right, what's the key themes, please? I'm going to pull some oracle cards, and then we'll bring the camera down and add in the tarot. So you've got to be fair. That's about balance. All right, tell me more for Taurus, please. We've got soulmates. I want one more. Wait a minute. Okay, all that glitters, and at the bottom of the deck, peace. All right, let's have a little chat about these. So, this is the wisdom of the oracle, okay? To be fair. Number 38, which comes to an 11, which comes to 2. And 2s are about balance and partnerships and connections. And you see there, she's holding the scales and trying to balance up her life, all right? So we want balance. We want life to be fair. When it's out of balance, it throws us off in every area. So what we want in here, my beautiful Taurus, is to look at your life. It's going to be different for each of you in terms of where the balance is out, where it's not fair, where you're doing too much, or you're not doing enough and you're bored out of your brains. We want that balance to come in. It's really, for most of you, about overcommitments and people expecting just too much from you. So it's about boundaries and saying, is this fair? Is this reasonable? Is this good for me? And if the answer is no, then we need to be balancing it up. Now, the all that glitters at the bottom of the deck, I want to talk about this one for a moment with that, to be fair. The all that glitters, the masks there, on that glittery, looks like gold, but it could be tin, it could be metal. Is it all looking very shiny and lovely, but underneath there's no substance? It's not fair. So you may be in a job, for example, that isn't fair at all. They expect you to do 60, 70, 80 hours a week. They expect you to work evenings, weekends, overtimes, everything that they want. And yeah, you might be earning the money, but it's not fair and you're burning out. That could be for some of you. This can also be, because we have the soulmates card, this could be that it is within a relationship that it's just not fair. It looks shiny and lovely, but actually, is it? Now, the soulmates card does talk about our soulmate. Could be a romantic partner, could be a friend, can also be a family member, all right? Very often our family members are soulmates. So, am I doing too much? Is it out of balance? Is it fair? What needs to be done? Because what I want more than anything is peace. Right, that egg there of peace wants to crack open and bring peace into your world. Number 23 is a 5. 5's a change. So I need the change. I need to bring in the peace into my world. And I'm going to do that by focusing on what is fair, what is reasonable, what is false gold, fool's gold. We need to change that. Let's bring the camera down. All right, my lovely people. So Taurus, let's find out some more for you. Tell me more for my Taurus, please. Let's just get them straight because we've got another 2 rows to go underneath. Tell me more for Taurus. What isn't fair? What isn't fair, please? What's out of balance? Okay, thank you. Knight of coins. King of coins, 10 of coins. This is about money. Knight of wands. All right, so those 3 coins there, all right. The Knight of coins is slow moving. I'll get there eventually, and when I get there, it'll be worth it, all right. It'll be worth the effort because of the money that is involved here. The King of Coins, very affluent. It's very much about security. And we know with Taurus, you need that solid, stable foundation to feel safe and secure. But is it fair and is it worth it? The 10 of coins is all about that prosperity and the abundance that I want in life, but I need it to be balanced and need it to be fair. Now, some of you may well be in a job where you are not it's not fair right now, but you think, if I just put this extra effort and time in, it will come good. So let's find out some more and see, will it come good? Because the Knight of Wands is saying we need to take some action here on my peace. All right, he is an action card. He is action man. He needs to take action to bring the peace and the balance into life. Let's find out some more. Okay, we've got the Knight of Swords, the 10 of Cups, Death, and the Hierophant. Okay, all right, that's interesting. Okay, so 2 knights here under the to be fair. And as I said about the Knight of Wands, so we've got 3 knights now. Knights are all about action, taking action. So first of all, we need to be aware of it, all right? We can't take any action on something we just can't see and we don't know. But it's really to examine your situation, and it's a general read, as you know, Taurus. So, whichever area of life it is for you, this could be in a relationship, partnership, with a job, with your health. Perhaps you're not being fair and balanced within your health. You will know what it is, all right? But we've got 2 knights underneath saying we need to take some action here. Knight of Coins is action monetarily, in terms of my foundation and security, and in terms of what it's providing me for the long-term future. He's all about the long term. He's all about sorted out right now, okay? And he is all about we need to discuss and talk and communicate. The Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck. He's the slowest. He's the fastest, okay? Knight of Swords is saying we need to reach out and communicate about the balance and the fairness that I deserve in my life, all right? So if this is in work, you may be speaking with your boss or HR. You may be reaching out to a recruiter, a recruitment company, looking for another job and saying that actually this isn't fair and I'm out, because we do have the Death card here, which is a significant ending. Right, we need to end a situation because something looked very shiny and very, oh, that looks amazing, but actually it's not been balanced or fair, and it might all have been about the money and all about what I think it's going to provide for me in terms of home and security. I'm going to get more clarifiers in a moment. So the 10 of Cups is that happy ever after, roses round the door, gives me the home, gives me everything that I want. But is it? Okay, now for some of you, it is. All that glitters might well have turned out to be exactly what it said on the 10, that it is shiny and beautiful. But the fact that we've got the to be fair and the peace card, which is about balance, getting your world and your life and your relationships into balance, is key here, all right? So however this fits for you. So that 10 of Coins is wonderful. The 10 of Coins and the 10 of Cups, 2 very, very positive cards, right? This is all about that money and the security, but it's underneath this Death card. So this is suggesting that for some of you, if you are in a romantic relationship, a partnership, married or living together with somebody that promised you the earth, but actually there was no substance to it, or you may not be married, you may be dating somebody who is always saying, yeah, we're going to move in together this year, but it never happens. Then you may be well questioning, are they my soulmate? Is this just false? Is this fake? Am I just sitting in this relationship waiting for the stability that's never going to come? So some of you are really examining the situation very clearly because you want, this is your card, the Hierophant here, that you want that stability, security, you want the long-term fairness and balance, you want to go the distance. And so it's looking at your life and saying, what I have currently in whatever area is for you, is it fair? Is it balanced? Is it giving me what I need? But I am going to be taking action on any area that's not, in order to bring it into balance. I'm going to reach out and talk. I'm looking at my long-term stability and home and security and saying, perhaps it's time for me to move on into something that is better for me, that is going to be more fair. Let's find out some more. Tell me more, please, for Taurus. Thank you so much. Okay, Five of Cups. Yes, something's not fair, my lovelies. Something's just not fair. And it will stay not fair until you do something about it, which is why we've got the 3 Knights. Because we are masters of deception, all of us. We can convince ourselves that black is white when we want to, particularly when our security is involved. It's like, let's say this marriage is very unfair, very imbalanced, or this job is very imbalanced. As long as I don't look at it too closely, as long as I just look at the surface, I can carry on with my stability. That if I really do look at whether it's fair and whether it's upsetting me and whether I am full of regrets, then I might have to do something about it, and I don't know if I want to. But the advice, and that's what this is, it's just advice. Up to you what you want to do about it. The advice is take some action. Look at it and say, is this right for me? Okay. Strengths. Stepping into your strengths and power. We are in this energy at the moment, Taurus, with Venus retrograde, where we are re-examining our values and how we are valued. Venus is all about the abundance in life and valuing and love. And when it's retrograde, it's examining. It's really looking at, does that work for me? Is it fair? Is it right? So, Queen of Wands, beautiful. There she is. She knows her worth. She knows what she needs to do. She's got her knight to be able to support her, to take the action, to say, I am worthy and deserving of peace, something solid and stable, something real, all right? The Hierophant is the opposite to all that glitters. This is false. This is truth. This is solid. So, what are we doing about it then, please? A little bit more for my Taurus. Tell me a bit more. Thank you. Five of Wands. There's that arguments. Queen of Coins. There's you. All right. The Five of Wands. You may well be feeling, I can't leave. I can't do anything about it. It's impossible because there's too much competition out there. I'd never get another job. Or there's too much competition out there. I'd never get another lover, another partner. I'm better off staying where I am, even though it may not be working for me particularly well. Now, this is a false belief, this Five of Wands, of competition. When you are aligned with something better because you know your worth and you know what you deserve with the Queen of Pentacles, then you start to make changes. Okay? If this is a romantic relationship, we have got the King and Queen of Coins here, of Pentacles. So this could be, a couple, a divine couple, and the relationship's got out of balance. It's gone skewiff. And it needs to be brought back into balance to move it forward. Doesn't necessarily mean that you are ending the relationship, even though we have death here. It can absolutely mean that you're ending the unfairness, the difficulties, bringing the relationship into balance and moving it forward in a much more peaceful way, on a much more stronger footing. Yes? So what's the outcome, please? What's the outcome for my Taurus? We've got the Wheel and the Three of Coins. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune, this is fated, destined karma. If you've been stuck in a karmic cycle for a long time, not knowing how to get out of it, you've paid your dues, the karmic cycle can close now, and you can open up to something new. something new and something better. This is destined, meant to be. So number 10 again. So we've got 3 10s on the table and death, which is definitely signifying something coming to a close that wasn't fair, that wasn't quite authentic. The intention might have been there, all right? It's not always that somebody's lying. It is, maybe this is a job that said, look, if you just do the extra for now, we'll get some more staff and it'll come easier. And then the company isn't in a financial position to be able to afford more staff, and it doesn't get easier. It may not be that they were lying through their teeth. It may be that circumstances changed. But this is the time for you, Taurus, to make those changes. And the 3 of Coins says you don't have to do this alone. The 3 of Coins is a card of collaboration and teamwork. So what support have I got around me? Who's there to help me? Who is going to support me? So if, for example, if I'm looking for another job, I may be reaching out to a recruiter. I may be reaching out to some colleagues to say, or some friends in other jobs saying, have you got anything in your place? If I'm leaving my partner, then I may be here working with a lawyer. I may be working with a realtor, an estate agent to find somewhere else to live. I may be asking friends to help me move house. This is saying reach out for that help because it's there. It's all around you. So there is something significant changing here for you, for the better, to bring your life into more balance and fairness, to bring it into more authenticity, and to bring you more peace. So you're creating something with the Hierophant there that is much more stable and solid going forward. All right, let's finish off with an angel card. Final message for Taurus, please. Final message for my lovely Taurus. Okay, opportunity. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, we've got angel whispers, and we have power and releasing. So look at these messages. As you harness your power, you are in a position to create anything you want to create, to release anything that needs to go that isn't fair, to grab hold of the opportunities that will present themselves to you as you take the action, and to know that your angels are with you, guiding you, whispering in your ear, helping you to see clearly what's out of balance, what needs to change, what's got to go, what's not real and true and faithful. It is to say, I'm ready to release that, I'm in my power, and I'm open to some beautiful, amazing opportunities for that wheel to turn in my favour. All right, Taurus, that's what I have for you. I hope it helps. Thank you so much for being here and spending time with me. I'm sending you all much love. Take care. Bye-bye.